Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda heroes like defender of the fatherland, the only sanctioned source of great comedy entertainment. Off you to 1v1 on the road to Tunis. In the west stands the most orange of pests. Orangepest, except no lemon substitutes. Fighting here for the German army, Deutschland, here with the 21st Panzerdivision. With the 3rd Panzergrenadier Company in the east stands Ray, fighting for freedom, democracy and liberty. Here with the 1st Armoured Division, Double Scouts Rifle Squad here. No battle group selected yet by the player, and as always, a big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued general support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on them, helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. So, we're off to the races here. Both sides, of course, looking to establish that early foothold here with either double pioneers or double scouts, and then following up with the basic infantry. Pretty sort of standard order there. Some American players, of course, might substitute one of the scouts and engineers for a bit more firepower, but still that early immediate presence. And we also sort of see a typical sort of battle there meowing in the background. As a sign, it is his feeding time now, but it isn't. But anyways, we see the total typical dispersion on the map, which is east side tends to focus north, west side tends to focus south. Vessel is focusing on my left hand.
Grenadiers assembled.
Anyways, second round squad out there for Ray. And we got a second grenadier squad there for Orangepest. Pioneers based in the center. In the south, sandbags, barbed wire. Of course, good work there. Sandbags as well here, and again, barbed wire. Good planning ahead here by Orangepest, making, of course, use of those, using that little ability they might have, which is, again, a lot of the early stuff, at least in terms of, like, ghetto. Not support weapons, can, lay down sandbags and barbed wire. Scouts are spotted, quickly taking fire from all the Carnatic case going off in the general direction, forces them to quickly withdraw here. In the center, route squad catching the pioneers of the building, but Orangepest is able to quickly occupy and denied here to Ray. Up north here, Route Squad sneaking in. Further up north here, steady progress in the name of democracy, freedom, and liberty.
We've captured the territory, Commandant.
Nej, Basil, det er ikke din spidstid. Right, nulling out their 3rd Grenadier Squad for Orangepest, as he does not go for an MD42, at least not yet. We'll of course have to see what follows up on that. At the same time, all we can see Ray is within position to threaten the fuel point. Of course, arguably so is Orangepest, but it's not quite as easy as the Wehrmacht to threaten an American fuel point there than it is the other way around. Nah.
Don't forget your boots.
So about that, Cat is really getting testy. But there you go, officers' quarters here for Orangepest. Again, gives all the Grenadiers a nice little boost there in the early game. Certainly help them fight back against those Americans. Plus also hit them better since you met you 3 faster. So it's quite handy there, obviously. Yeah. Cat going after my left hand. And there you go. Quickly occupying the buildings here. Pioneers with a flamethrower as well, ready here to burn those Yankees. In the south here, though, Ray here taking advantage of Orangepest folks in the center swing behind the south. He hit the fuel point there. Thumbs up to Ray. Sharp play there, of course. And there you go, Grenadiers moving in. Staley got the officer quarters bonus up. So again, they will, in particular larger numbers, have a bit of an edge there to focus down the riflemen. And up north, things are a bit more messy. We got a bit more running about here. Pioneers moving in with the flamethrowers to catch rifle and heavy cover. And we got the Grenadier Squad supporting. So this is a bit more tougher combination for Rifle to easily deal with because they can't use cover without getting burned. But at the same time, they can't like just stay out at a distance either because the Grenadiers will pick them apart. And again, even if they try to get close, the flamethrowers will singe them. So it creates a bit of a bad spot here for Orangepest. We got another Rifle Squad moving in. And of course, again, if you focus on the Pioneers, the Grenadiers will just reinforce them. So it's a not really ideal engagement. We got advanced infantry. We've got Rangers out here for Ray. Again, I'm sorry, the cat is like, stuck to my left arm. There we go. But there you go, Rangers moving in with their Thompson submachines again, the Grenadiers here by the southern fuel. They did take a bit of damage in the fight. And so with this, Ray establishes strong early fuel control, and of course the Grenadiers will absolutely rout the riflemen. You typically don't, I think, see so many American players go for Rangers this early on, but At the same time, I mean, Ray has very quickly identified that if his opponent's like going, you know, hard grenadiers here with officers' quarters, he's going to be absurdly vulnerable to range in the early game, as, you know, grenadiers just stand no chance against them. So, pretty sharp move there by Ray strategically, just again identifying what Orangepest is doing, and of course then making the absolute best choice to just hard counter it. Devious. Medical station there for 8, medic bunker there for Orangepest. I mean, you got a lot of infantry, particularly 6-man squads. That's going to be a lot of casualties, which then used to cause full stuff with. Panzer Grenadier Company here. So, steady approach here, though, across the map. And we got supply drops here for the Rangers, right at the front line. And there we go. Got BARs there. We got Basil just meowing, because that is what Basil does. Fun fact, the US Rangers, like the SSO Commandos, also make great use of the Johnson light machine gun, which is apparently the only light machine gun they can't get out of the entire US arsenal. Fun fact there. A medic bunker there, mechanized for Orangepest, a classic as well, though not as classic as of late, where of course again we sort of are reminded that Luftwaffe has, short of the actual Fallschirmjäger elements, has become very much the de facto #1. But Panzer Grenadiers on there for Orangepest, pushing forward here, catching the scouts here close to the building, further up north, bit of skirmishing here. Scouts forced withdraw here as Orangepest and the 21st Panzer Division orders a counterattack. Men crossing the hot, dusty roads here. Panzer Grenadiers almost down there with what must be then the Maschinenkarabiner 42, which was one of the very early models of what would later become the Sturmgewehr 44. As it was definitely a weapons program that was under development for quite a while there. In part as the German army did a lot of studying, like, you know, combat, like, you know, reviewed it and, like, realized that most of the fighting actually happened within a certain distance for a bit beyond, you know, submachine guns, but also much closer to the most built action rifles. And that's kind of like what was the genesis, in a sense, of the Sturmgewehr. But anyways, in the south here, Rausgott being catching the Pioneers here, and again, even with a flamethrower, 2 Pioneer squads will struggle against this. Captain out there, of course, we got advanced statistics for Ray to, of course, make all these infantry units much cheaper to reinforce. Very good. There we go, though. In this case, though, Ray actually ran into the heavy cover, of course, makes the flamethrower Pioneer's job a lot easier. And here in the center, we got a big push here. Rangers charging in with Thompson's flamethrowers and the BAR. And a Browning. So, a lot of firepower there. Right, the strong assault team here, Grenadiers moving up. There they go, charging into them, losing Friedrich in the process. Panzer Grenadiers, we got automatic fire already selected there. And we got survival training, of course, Ray further, of course, looking to strengthen the infantry component here. I mean, there's a lot of infantry, just making them overall operate a lot better is very sharp there. Of course, for Orangepest, the key, of course, was then to bring in counters, which is likely why I went for mechanized, because you can then, you know, go for Panzer Grenadiers short term, but also set up for Arcguards. Like this way to sort of bring the hammer of the fatherland down upon these American swine. MD4 tools being brought in here. Probably again response to Ray's very aggressive infantry focus. Raybauer has not brought in more Rangers, probably wants to get enough upgrades out so they don't bleed too much, which is always typically one of the issues there, of course, with an elite unit like the Rangers. So again, infantry supports in is typically what you use to make them bleed a lot less. Now you got MD4 to the amount here for Orangepest, Grenadiers, Panzer Grenadiers rounded by the Rangers of the 1st Ranger Battalion, which was also the only Ranger Battalion to fight in the Mediterranean theatre, including North Africa. Pioneers being spotted though, Raf squad dashing in. Constant focus on the fuel here again from Ray, thumbs up. We can see here Orangepest doing his best here to try and manage it, but Ray is obviously doing his best to make it as difficult to manage as possible. Attacking from various angles, keeping up the pressure again, really good management of the infantry. And again, we see that Orangepest is just constantly forced to shift his machine gun around there to deal with the various threats here. So, really well played here by Ray so far. And Orangepest, of course, is just betting on that Arcguard more than anything else. I mean, he could go for the Stummel, but he's clearly a heavy armored car enthusiast. And there you go, we do get now the 2nd Ranger squad out here for Ray, and of course immediately dropping in weapon drops there. Captain moving in, MD4 moving in, and we got the BA upgrades ready for Ray. Heavy anti-infantry focus, of course, here from Ray, though, of course, again, it does mean if, say, again, you know, his opponent has gone for mechanized and might, you say, go for an armored car, Ray is going to be wildly exposed. Okay, cancels it, goes to the mode pool. Ray, of course, catches himself going, hang on a minute, I am deeply exposed against, you know, a heavy armored car out of my opponent. And Orangepest is also clearly showing a bit of incentive there. First sniper, now mortar. Both players, of course, constantly running a lot of mental calculations, sorry about that. Trying to get the drop on the other one. In the end, Orangepest goes for the good old-fashioned Granatenwerfer. So there you go, that will provide, of course, Orangepest for some crucial light artillery here, but overall, though, Ray is maintaining superb map control here, really just penning in Orangepest. Getting the victory point lead, and now the Orangepest counterattack has begun. The Achtrad has arrived. This, of course, is where things are about to get a bit uglier for Ray, because again, Ray at this stage basically has a bazooka, and that's about it. Achtrad dashing in here. Charging in with that one. And of course, Ray just, again, has one bazooka, I think. That's about it to, like, really stop this very heavy armored car. And the bazooka misses, though, of course, does a lot of entering firepower on these Ranger squads. There's obviously not all smooth sailing here for Orangepest, but with the Achtrad, though, he has an excellent tool here for just applying immense pressure to Ray's infantry. And there you go, Ray responding with an anti-tank gun.
Control of a victory point.
Could, of course, try for another weapon drop out of the Rangers, hope to get lucky with a bazooka, but I imagine Ray is not looking to gamble now.
Ready to be deployed.
Mortar meanwhile blasting in the south here. Scouts push back, so the Pioneers defend that side of the victory point here from the Americans. Achtrad swinging northwards here. Fun fact about the Achtrad, it was actually based off a truck design. Basically taking a military utility truck and then turning that into sort of a heavy armored car. Can't quite remember what truck it was based off, but it was actually based off of that. In fact, a lot of German early armored vehicle designs were basically based off some kind of like military utility vehicle. Tractors, trucks, or even just regular sort of cars in that sense. Little fun fact there. F Company out here by Ray. F Company, a classic of the Advanced Infantry Battle Group. Up north here, Rascal pushing onto the fuel point there as Orangepest, of course, is looking to slow down Ray's fuel income, but Ray is having none of that. We even got some mines here very sneakily laid down there. Thumbs up for Orangepest. F Company in the center, though, is having a dreadful time of it. Casualties are piling up as the good old boys of Minnesota are getting absolutely cut down. Meanwhile, another Achtrad here out for Orangepest, doubling down on what is clearly having an effect on his opponent. Can't really blame him for going for more of those. Quick merge here, by the way, before retreating, just in case he clearly wasn't keen on losing his Panzer Grenadiers. Of course, he could have lost the Grenadiers, but I think Orangepest was more than willing to make that trade. Rangers diving in here with a bazooka, the flamethrower, and all their automatic. There go Achtrad on the scene. North here, Achtrad is the scouts, and the scouts are very much finding a pathway to heaven. So, Orangepest now more aggressively patrolling here with the armored cars, putting pressure there, of course, on Ray. Anti-tank lining up here, scoring a very good hit here on it. Back to base. We got the grenades. No, cancels the grenades, actually. Interesting. Possibly wanting to go for Chaffee instead, maybe? Take a more direct and accurate approach and hunt down these armored cars. We'll have to see. We got bunkers on the line of Orangepest. We got the ammunition storage yard of Ray. And there we go. We do get the Chaffee light tank here. And there you go. Bunker up. That is, I imagine, going to be a repair bunker or a machine gun bunker. Out of Orangepest here. Rifleman Rangers in southwards. Far up north here. Rifle squad cap moving in. And there you go, Tully called in on the bunker just as finished. Maybe the mortar all the way. That's going to be uncomfortable here. Yup, repair bunker. Not too often we see this, to be honest, but again, highlights the thing, just Orangepest sense of really thinking ahead for it. But it also means he has less to manage in the field of battle. He can just move a vehicle there and they'll get it sorted out automatically. So there's certainly a logic to it there. Map control wise though, Ray still has a bit of a lead, but Orangepest again with that double armored car build has very much been able to effectively keep Ray now much more under check. But the Chaffee light tank may just change that. We got here push northwards, anti-tank and backing up the Chaffee here. Chaffee misses, armored anti-tank does not. Smoke deployed, but that won't help too much against the Chaffee. Now go neither against the anti-tank, and with that, Orangepest does lose one of his heavy armored cars. That is a distinct win here for Ray. Already here, putting a bit of a late there on Orangepest's comeback plan. Forcing Orangepest to bring in the Pack 40. Things are definitely happening here at a brisk pace between these players here. Hardened veterans and F Company, of course, again appears in the center. Like a tide of greased up democracy. And to find himself subjected to MD-42 and mortar fire. The orchestra of the German Infantry Company. Well, the background orchestra, if you will. There you go, rather than getting mauled here. Taking heavy mortar fire, MD-42 fire. We got engineers there for Ray. F Company is getting demolished. Annihilated. South here, Chaffee still at it. Waiting. Possibly, of course, just looking to, like, you know, keep Orangepest's armored car there a bit in check. Rangers meanwhile dashing in here. Could even threaten the bunker here with a flamethrowers or something else, we'll have to see, but situation for Orangepest again, with the loss of just one armored car, has significantly deteriorated. So what will happen next? We'll have to see. Will he try and take up? Will he go for a call-in Panther? What will Ray do, for that matter? And there you go. This is a terrible development here for Orangepest. His pack's been caught by the other Ranger squad here. Crew burning up as they're trying to hold out the gun, and they narrowly make it. But there you go. Chaffee arriving. Cleared out the pack. Oh dear, this is definitely bad news here. But no, Orangepest narrowly saved it by a bit of good luck. Really close call though. And even then, he's far from out of trouble here as Orangepest's second assault team attacking north of the road here, again towards the base. And the anti-tank's been thrown with range, and now we see the repair bunker is at danger of collapsing here. I imagine though much relief for the mechanics, because trying to operate within that is probably not very comfortable.
Territory sector lost.
Even with air conditioning. Back at base here, things are quiet, and Orangepest base is similarly not exactly a haven of logistical activity there.
Our adversary is pushing back. We are down to 250 points.
On the south side here, the Grenadiers trying to move, but we got the Rangers hunting them down here. Also, fun fact, but some of the early Ranger squads were not really squads apparently. They're sections because they're trained by British commanders. They also use British terminology, which was sections. I think they probably only applied for, like, you know, North Africa until they just decided that was a bit silly and just went back to squads. And then you got Orangepest with a Panzer Company. Meanwhile, Ray with the howitzer. That'll definitely make it harder for Orangepest to maintain any kind of like positions around here. And there, go down after the pack, and at the same time, Chaffee going for the armored car here. Rangers should have a good chance taking out the pack crew here with machine guns and flamethrower. There we go, got it. And there we go, got the armored car with the tank from the other side here. What a beautiful setup there by Ray. Won't be able to get the pack 40, but taking out a second armored car there is a massive win. And might just be able to finish off the Chaffee with a pack 40. Orangepest, of course, able to return the favor there. Possibly. And the Chaffee is down. Busted. In the name of freedom and liberty. Grenadiers, Putzler's pushing up through the center here. Captain Scouts trying to provide some light support here. Howitzer is ready in a few moments, I imagine. F Company, of course, just getting punished. And providing the Panzer Grenadiers of Action 3. 21st Panzer Division having a less than ideal day here. And F Company is getting annihilated. Starstorm for Orangepest. Will he go for Panthers? Will he go for Panther Force? What will he ever do? For now, it is Starstorm. Thumbs up to that, at least. The M100s, they're just blasting away. Hey, north is the Grenadier. Closing in the center here. Right there's the Panzer Grenadier.
We must clear them out.
We got the base, they're getting hammered here. A brief moment of tranquility before hell likely breaks loose again as Ray once more sets forwards. Controlling both fuel points, Ray has a massive fuel advantage there. We also got here 3 fire drills. Very powerful ability, obviously. Could of course consider tank company, would be a good idea there. As for Orangepest, could soon go for a Panther 4 set up for Storm Panzer. Or again, could aim for a Panther. We'll have to see. Orangepest does have a lot of possible options here, but also a lot of priorities. The southeast starts spending a mind losing Otto there.
We are losing our grasp.
And there got artillery into the German base here. South got the range moving in here. Veteran 2 with a lot of firepower. Well, not Veteran Starstorm. We're already taking damage for that mine and a casualty. Orangepest really has only one decision here, which is basically to retreat, as you saw there. Anything else, I think, just sort of what. And now we got Ray with another Chaffee. Not so sure, go for another Chaffee here. I don't think there's much that really necessitates. I think you're better off just trying to take up here, but that said, Ray is a much better player than me, so there's probably something I'm missing out on here. And there you go, we got Orangepest for the Panzer 4, the Panzerkampfwagen 4. Chaffee setting on the base here, Howard said Veterans 1 already, that is definitely good news for Ray. Got Starstorm Assault Package, we got Swing Artillery Barrage. Chaffee south to the Panzer Grenadier there.
Alarm. Sector overrun.
Chaffee letting loose. Clearly needs a mountain in the center. Got 364 but on 14. Ray has really got the squeeze here on Orangepest. And there you go, the Panther Force right for Orangepest. The Panzerkampfwagen 4. Orangepest doing his best to get the 21st Panzer Division to claim some of these victory points. Turn the tide. In the south, the Rangers are definitely looking to extinguish that. Hope with the fires of freedom. And the Chaffee letting loose here. Panther 4 rolling forwards, catching the scouts. A lot of action here.
Victory point lost.
Of course, need to be careful with this Panther 4. There's still the anti-tank. There's the Chaffee, and there you go, getting squeezed between the two. Could prove to be detrimental. We got the artillery piece, of course, flying away. There you go, Swing Artillery here, as Orangepest might even be willing to sacrifice the Panther 4 if we can just take out that howitzer, which is admittedly a bit much.
We have lost the sector.
I mean, he will destroy it, but I don't think that was worth the Panther 4 personally. But crucially, it's still like a perfect remove there, so we'll have to see. Center there, F Company getting more. We got Rangers in the flank. We got a lot of German troops there looking to halt them. And they're kind of managing it, but only in a sense for just sheer numbers here more than anything else. In the center, the American forces, they are just getting hosed down. And we got even more Starstorm for Orangepest. 2 thumbs up. Probably has helped with the fact that Ray just isn't pushing in a lot of armored threats here, so it does allow Orangepest to commit to more of the elite Starstorm. That said, he needs to get those victory points under control. The gap between the two is pretty big.
A Panther Panzer can be deployed to the battlefield.
Panthers there is an option now for Orangepest if it becomes necessary.
Armed and ready.
And there goes second squad of Starstorm mount.
Panzer officers shall take up residence.
More MG42s and more G43s. In this case, I suppose it would have been the G41. The predecessor to the G43. Officers' quarters. And we actually got another house here out of rail. Yeah, not a bad idea as such. Rangers there swarming on the southern victory point. Orangepest almost seems to have forgotten about the north side of the map. Probably due to the pressure, though. Of course, he has to maintain some amount of density. Ray keeps focusing the center there. But I think he would at least sneak in some units up north. He could probably make some immediate progress. You're not considered like maybe a Kettencrad. Okay, there we go. We are seeing 2 units that are being dispatched northwards here.
Artillery batteries are requesting orders, Commandant.
Starstorm has riflemen, and up north the it's Starstorm supporting Grenadier squad here, of course making the Grenadier standing open. I think is a very smart move. It means, of course, anyone attacking will, of course, fire at them, but also the Starstorm are thus less exposed to them to rely more on the range firepower as well. So, tactically, very smart move here by Orangepest. Thumbs up. 69 points left here. There's the 350 here of Ray. Almost got the northern point. I can withdraw the Grenadiers towards the Starstorm if he wants to. Could also flank for the Starstorm behind the range here, threaten retreat path. Could even like maybe get a Grenadier sort of off on the retreat path here. Greyhound halfway done. Panthers are taking a lot of damage. Rangers are slowly also giving up the ghost here, but there we go. Finally forced to withdraw. Standoff up north continues. Either side not really willing to let the other pass. To back to blasting here, Orangepest base. Also extending here more towards the center, might threaten here, raise fuel point. Right side of his base. And there you go, scout armored car to the ground rushing northwards here. And here, of course, Orangepest now without any significant attack as of zone will struggle against it. The Starstorm definitely are not great against Greyhounds. Chaffee there falls back. He does have the Pack 40, but that's been. Oh, south charge here, Orangepest. Narrowly spotted, but Friedrich and Heinz are very much goners. There you go, F Company launching assault on the center here. If in doubt, send in F Company, I guess, is Ray's motto. Then we got Panthers with the Greyhound. How will Orangepest respond to this? Panthers, Panther Force, more packs. Shoot? Probably not. Now you go grenading here, F Company, of course, won't dodge it. Holy smokes, that artillery strike though. Mortar full start. MG42 teaming him. F Company is in the sense going to fall.
One of our mortars has been destroyed.
And his mortar gets wiped. Oh, F Company actually go in further than that. But Ray, of course, exploiting the chaos in the center push southwards here. Back forward in the move, being spotted with the Rangers though.
Have captured a victory point.
And of course trying to get out of the way of the artillery, just hammering his base here. We got those Rangers here on the fuel point, like just utter chaos, anarchy, pandemonium. In the south, the forces scouts here.
We have lost control of a victory point.
Fight here over the center as well there. Ray back to bleeding out Orangepest. Orangepest just frantically fighting for control here. 2 ace, oh not an ace, but actually 2 Starstorm squads. That is pretty impressive. Thumbs up to that. And of course, we got that howitzer hard at work there, snuffing out any German hopes of staging a comeback here.
Hold firm. We have only 50 points left.
50 points left for Orangepest. Another Chaffee for Ray here. And more Rangers for Ray. No, cancels them. Cancels that extra Ranger squad. And also the Chaffee. Ray clearly trying to, like, you know, figure out what is the optimal choice here. Goes for another Greyhound in the end. Meanwhile, the Rangers had a move here, charging in their ace crew there. But getting mauled here by heavy MD-42 fire. No matter the amount of democracy, you can't just pass by MD-42s that many MD-42s easily. And in the center, Scouts versus bar-wielding Grenadiere. We got that getting blasted a bit there by them as well. And we got a Sturmpanzer for Orangepest. Fight for the southern point continues. We got Orangepest back with a triple copy against Ray. 264 versus 48. 21st Panzer Division there, definitely in a desperate struggle here. This is the US 1st Armored Division. Ooh, direct hit from the howitzer, obliterating countless grenadiers. We got Starstorm here, forming up a second echelon there to defend the center victory point. And backed up by Grenadenwerfer. Up north, the Panzer there push back. Oh, well, but we do get a bit of a parting gift there, the good old German bundle grenade. Sturmpanzer arriving, troops see dodging, artillery fire there. And in the south here, Grenadiers met by a quick assault front here out of array. In the center though, once more F Company. But this time though, MD-42 team and 2 Starstorm squads, F Company never stood a chance. And even get a grenade assault here, probably just to get the Starstorm more experience to get the HF3 faster. Which, I mean, does make sense. Meanwhile, Rangers versus Starstorm here. And the F Company's just laying behind countless remains. And up north here, right from Graham there. Poking up the northern front, Sturmpanzer with pack support. Looks like he might make a move on the howitzer again, now eventually too. Starstorm getting the mortar crew there he had gone for. There you go, direct hit from the Sturmpanzer, the anti-tank and fires and glances off the thick frontal armor. Chaffee that's diving in here. Almost got the anti-tank and howitzers down to half health here. Chaffee going in hard here, Starstorming into assist. But yes, forced to leave the Chaffee to the howitzer there. Grand also swing in. Once more, bit of a messy situation. Anti-tank and white. This is great here for Ray. Much less than ideal here for Orangepest. 139 versus 48. Panzer Grenadiers pushed off the southern point. Things just keep switching back and forth here so many times. Starstorm at the ace level. Howitzer fires. Gets white, but gun can still be recruited here. Still, Orangepest doesn't have the forces to keep up the assault. He's being pressured on all other sides here. End up losing so much for perhaps not enough. But that's it. Ray has also paid a bit of a price here. Starstorm, they also ace little forced back. Low on health. Low on Starstorm. Far up north here, Rob squad there makes short work of a Grenadier squad there.
Infantry will not be reinforced.
43 was 134. Ray continues to exert pretty strong map control despite having a force that is almost half the size of Orangepest's.
Our infantry will be reinforced automatically.
And there we go. Achterlady for Orangepest. Another heavy armored car. Meanwhile, he's got a lot of troops reinforced there. A lot. Rifle dashing on the center. Got Mortar back in action. Howitzer has at least been recruited, so that's a small win there for Ray. Rangers versus Panzer Grenadiers. That flamethrower there gets one hell of a burst out there.
Reinforcement without.
Which combined with all the light machines just wreck the Panzer Grenadiers. Back to mortar fire there, anti-tank recruit as well there. Ray slowly rebuilding his forces. And Orangepest just hitting those victory points what he can. 125 versus 35. The gap is slowly closing, but so Orangepest's chances of winning this. He has very little room for error now. Good hit there from the Sturmpanzer, decimating the Rangers. Got the northern victory point. And on my card this late into the game, it's always a bit of a challenge here for Ray to deal with because it just doesn't like have any great tools for dealing with it. Like, good over more Chaffee to try and hunt it down, but even that's going to be a bit of a tough one there. But he is going to have to go for it. So here, Orangepest might just with the late ranger have a shot here. Mortar cleared out. I think that was actually one he grabbed off his opponent considering everything else. Thumbs up to that. Fighting for the victory points continues to happen here. And we got a Storm Punch roaming up quite aggressively, clearly fearless against Ray here. Again, is really extended now in the anti-tank department here. Might just be able to take out the heavy armored car here. No! Gets away! What luck! We got the houses cleared out. Again. And finally destroyed here. Starts makes equipped with assault rifles. Wow, you don't see that very often. But there you go. Rangers getting hit with both that and the Sturmpanzer, and the Rangers are definitely not having a great time out of it. Chaffee dumping off the Sturmpanzer. 54 versus 35. Back recruit. Landcarvers, grenades. His Sturmpanzer getting circled around here by the Chaffee. 50 versus 35. Things are reaching a bit of a fever pitch here. Starstorm with assault rifles backed up at the Starstorm machine making short work of the Rangers. Oh dear, the carnage! The carnage, ladies and gentlemen! Sturmpanzer against Rangers, 74-2 holding the Rangers. Another Arctard here, and there you go. Chaffee kaput. 41 versus 35. Ray fanatically stops the countdown for now, even as Starstorm push forwards.
We shall reinforce all squads that require it.
Southern point here, Rangers catching the mortar crew, but they don't even care. They're all focused about those victory points. Starstorm closing in, Rangers forced withdraw here. Is here clanking all these medals, clearly forcing them just to withdraw there. 3 Ranger squads now for Ray, but that's practically all Ray has left. Is 3 Ranger squads and an anti-tank gun.
We have lost control of a victory point.
What utter anarchy. Rangers versus Starstrom, the Panzergrenadiere. Arctard hängt northwards. $40 versus 27. Going for the anti-tank and they're also northern victory point. F Company again here in a desperate bid to save the current state of affairs here. In the south here, Arctard really in an intense duel with those Rangers. Grenade assaults right to F Company. Which is quick becoming the Alphabet Company with all the little bits going all over the place. Starts and then continues, let loose. Utter carnage. $31 versus 27.
They cannot withstand us. They are down to only 25 points.
Yes, sir.
Panzers in northwards.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Excellent infantry! Regret shooting at us! We're taking losses!
Charging with the Panzergrenadiers. And the Sturmpanzer himself to assist the Grenadiers by the southern victory point. 13 versus 27. Can Ray still win this? I mean, maybe, but the odds increase are looking not very dealing. There goes Starstorming in. Assault rifles just laying it down. Up north, Rangers Chaffee flanking around there. Rangers are getting more. Chaffee might be going for a base push there. Southern point seized for the Starstorm, or at least about to be seized. And there you go, Chaffee going for the base.
How proud they were!
10 left points left here. 9, and there go GG from Ray. What an absolute monster of a battle here. 300 men fallen here. Most of them, of course, from F Company again in this case. I mean, the Alphabet Company. There's a lot more than just Fs there at this point. So many body pieces or parts. But anyways, game over. What an absolutely ruthless and brutal battle. The Orangepest stage, a hell of a comeback there. I think Ray's indecisiveness there, in terms of like the late game strategy, allowed Orangepest just to turn the tides there with just sheer brutality and turn the game around. That was really close at times though. So I hope you enjoyed this match. I've learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Exchange. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye everyone.